my body, shake 'em all.
What's going on, fam? It's your boy Bionic back again with another one, and today we're going to be looking at two flavors from Pop Clouds. Make sure I show you there. Alright, yeah. The two flavors we're going to be looking at today is bubblegum candy and butterscotch candy. You can pick this stuff up over at premiumvapesupply.com. You can get these in 30 or 60 ml bottles. The 30 ml bottle is $14.95 and the 60 ml bottle is $19.95. You can get this in nicotine strengths of 0, 3, and 6. And this is a 70-30 VGPG. So what Pop Clouds is supposed to be is, I guess, a juice company's on their own twist on Pop Rocks. So they got a bunch of different fruity flavors, and I tried their watermelon gum, and I was a big fan of that one. But I never really got the fizz that it says on the website in the descriptions. I guess you're supposed to get with these juices. So today we're gonna go ahead and see if we get that fizz this time with these. So let's go ahead and start with the bubblegum candy first. I'll go ahead and show you the bottle that it comes in. This is a 30 ml bottle. And what the bubblegum candy is described as is your favorite lip-smacking bubblegum with a surprising twist of delicious fizz. I'm guessing that's the Pop Rocks. So it's like a bubblegum Pop Rocks, I'm guessing. So let's go ahead, give it a smell test, let you know what I'm smelling. And right off the bat, even if you didn't know what this was, as soon as you take a smell, you'd know it's a bubblegum vape. Because it's just that straight up, the pink, regular bubblegum kind of smell that you get. It almost smells like the bubble tape, the regular flavored bubble tape. That's, that's what this really smells like to me. Like if you bought one of those from the store and you just opened it up, took a big smell, that's what this stuff smells like. So, you know what, without further ado, let me put that away. We're gonna go ahead and vape this, why don't we? So, we already got this in the Troll version 2 with a pair of stainless steel Claptons. Got this to 70 watts. We are at 0.21 ohms. Let's go ahead and have a rip, and I'll let you know what I'm getting. I can honestly say, if you're a fan of gum, like just the regular plain old bubble gum, I'm pretty sure, I'm 95% sure you'll like this one. It tastes like it smells. It tastes like almost a cross though between a regular roll of bubble tape and a bazooka gum. I was over at the shack one night, and me and Rochelle, vape with me, were talking about it, and I tried it for the first time, and I told her what I thought it tastes like, and she kind of mentioned another thing. I thought it tasted like the bubble tape, and she said it tastes like bazooka bubblegum. So I vaped it again, and I kind of agreed with her, but I was getting a little mix of both. So like if you imagine taking a piece of bubble tape and a piece of bazooka bubblegum and put it in your mouth, that's really what you're getting on the inhale and the exhale with this juice. It's a very smooth vape. I'm not really getting any throat hit. I had this in 3 milligram, and I'd say it's about a 2 out of 10. Decent cloud production. It's a 70-30. So, I mean, the cloud production you get is what you usually get with the 70-30. It's pretty smooth. It's all around the same. It's not a complex flavor. But it's kind of crazy because you're even getting like the powder stuff that they keep on the bubble tape to keep it all from sticking together. To me, I don't know if I'm just thinking about it really hard and that's why I'm tasting it, but to me, I'm like tasting the powder stuff that's like coated on gum to keep it from sticking together. Like, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, like if you took, like I said, if you took the bubble tape and the bazooka bubble gum, you chewed it for about a minute and then you spit it out before it lost the flavor or anything, that you get that flavor like on your lips and your tongue, like you just spit out some freshly chewed bubble gum that didn't lose its flavor yet. That's pretty much what it tastes like when you're exhaling it. It tastes like you just spit out a fresh piece of bubble gum. It's good stuff. I'm not really getting the fizz though. Like all the other flavors are supposed to have, it's the same thing with the watermelon bubblegum. I don't get the fizz like Pop Rocks give you. I guess, now that I'm talking about it, if you just got some regular Pop Rocks, you kind of get that aftertaste at the very end if you really wanted to, but it's not a predominant flavor in this juice. Yeah, but there's no fizz like a champagne. If a champagne was in it or anything, it's not the kind of bubbly fizz that I kind of was hoping I would get with this juice. But it's still all around a good juice. I just wish it was not just a straight bubblegum. I wish it had some kind of fruit mixed in with it. I think that would really put this juice over the top. But for people that really just like the just regular plain old bubblegum, I think you would enjoy this juice. So enough with the bubblegum candy. Let's move on to our next one, which is the butterscotch candy. Here's the box for that. I also have this in 3 milligrams in a 30 ml bottle. I mean, you kind of get that pop rock vibe from the labeling on the package. And so let's talk about this juice. The butterscotch candy is supposed to be a creamy butterscotch Pop Rocks. That doesn't sound good to me. Like, being a fan of Pop Rocks when I was a kid, and I hated butterscotch. I still don't really like it. But I had really bad experiences when I was a kid. It kind of traumatized me from butterscotch, so I haven't had a butterscotch candy in a long, long time. So when I found out I was getting this juice to review, I was a little skeptical because here we go, it's just straight up butterscotch. But I'm always open to try something new. You never know. Like, that's the thing about vaping. A juice may sound gross, but you'll never know. Like, who knows? It might be one of the best juices you ever tried, but you'd never know that unless you actually gave it that chance to see what you really thought of it. So, I've had a lot of experiences like that have really changed my opinion. Like, don't judge a book by its cover. It's kind of that saying right there. And now I'm always open to trying new juices because I've been actually surprised a lot of times from thinking a juice is going to taste one way before I tried it, and then I try it and then it ends up being really good. So let's go ahead. That's enough talking. I apologize for talking. A little rant. I just had to catch myself on that. To me, it smells like a creamy caramel. I don't know if that's what butterscotch candy is supposed to taste like, because like I said, I haven't had one in a really long time. But to me, like, this juice smells like a creamy caramel, like those little caramel squares that you can buy. I don't know what they're called, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. They're in a clear little plastic packaging. It smells like those. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get to vaping it. I got this in the Tsunami 24 with a pair of stainless steel fused Claptons in here on top of the switch mod. And it's about a 0.09. So, you know, let's go ahead. Let's get to it. Hurry up, I want to just vape it. Alright, here we go. And it tastes like it smells, just like with the bubblegum candy. It tastes, to me, it tastes like a milky, like those, like I said, those caramel squares, those chewy caramel squares. Almost, actually, no, it actually tastes like those, like, oval shaped caramels with the cream stuff in the middle of them. That's what this stuff tastes like. Very, very smooth vape. I'd say the throat hit's the same as the bubblegum. Even though the bubblegums, usually you get a harsh throat hit with those, that was smooth. But this one, it's actually a little bit less. It's about a 1. I wouldn't even know there was nicotine in it. Honestly, you're not getting a throat hit. So if you're looking for that throat hit, you're not going to get, you might want to go higher than a 3 if that's what you enjoy. Because this is really, I guess it's because of the cream or the butterscotch, the creamy butterscotch or whatever, but it's kind of taken away from that harsh throat hit. Beyond the inhale and the exhale, you're getting the same notes. It's a little creamier on the exhale. On the inhale, it's a very sweet kind of caramel taste. And on the exhale, that's when you, yeah, on the exhale, when you blow out, you're getting that creamy notes to it. If that's making sense to you, I'm sorry if it doesn't, but that's the best way I can describe it. It's to me, like I said, it tastes just like those caramel candies with the cream in the center of them. Like you can see the white center. They're kind of flat and oval. It tastes like those. So yeah, like I said, this is another one. I'm glad I tried it. It's not bad. It's not a bad vape. I wouldn't vape this all day, but if in the evenings, like if you get those sweet tooths in the evening like I do, this would be the perfect juice to get rid of that sweet tooth, because it's a very, very sweet juice. I'd say it's probably a coil gunker just because of how sweet it is. But I haven't been vaping this long enough to know for sure if it is. That's just what I would assume by how sweet it is. But if you're a fan of butterscotch, I think you'll probably like this, especially if you like caramels and all that kind of stuff. Creamy, the creamy vapes, creamy, sweet, savory vapes. I think this would be right up your alley. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link down below to Premium Vape Supply where you can pick this up. Don't forget to use that code VWM10 at checkout to save yourself 10% on your entire order. And also, orders over $25 with Premium Vape Supply, you get free shipping. If you order over 100 mils of juice, you get that upgraded to priority shipping. So it's a win-win right there. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to show your boy some love. Hit that thumbs up, like, or I already said that. Comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. There'll be more videos. I'm done. I had some stuff I was going through before, but I'm all done with that now. So my schedule's a lot more freed up. So I'm going to have a lot more reviews getting pumped out upcoming. So if you enjoyed this video, thanks for watching, and until next time, never forget, keep calm and vape on, homies.